This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Have you ever heard of a Monty Hall DM before? Well, that's when the DM just gives you tons of magical items and just to placate the players and make them feel good. Well, that's this dungeon, sort of. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. In the last episode, we went through the water stair and finally made it to the Onyx Tower itself. And, well, I guess this is a powerful location with magics galore, because every single barrel and everything drops like a magic potion and a healing potion and everything like that. And you're probably thinking to yourself, oh boy, this is going to be a cakewalk. Well, let's just say there's things in here to prevent you from just walking through it, unless you're a specific class or level. But in this case, since I'm the wizard, I'm a little bit toughed out on this case. Okay, so I'm just going around. I killed all the stuff in the area I'd fought previously before, for the most part. I waited to redo this one. But I took out basically what I lost last time when I got killed. So, which I think I'd gotten stopped like right before this room and the room above it. But you know, gives us a safe spot we could have gotten to earlier. But oh well. Anyway, more arrows. I did dump quite a few of arrows off just to make room for it, and I still got quite a few. And I think off screen I got this thing. It was in a treasure chest I had gotten on screen before, but since I died I had to redo it, and I got a much better Mace of Disruption. So instead of it just being a static 51, it's 52 to 68 because it's adamantine. So that was nice. So, although one way I wonder, I'm kind of actually curious how the rate goes for items. Like if I reload the file, would this same thing be the exact same item? Let's see. Plate gloves plus 5. Oops. I need it. Plate gloves plus 5, which I think... Let's see. Is that full plate or half plate? Okay, that's better. Never mind. Okay, so we got some... I was actually about to test it and see if I reloaded it, but I kind of want to keep those, so we're going to keep those. Because I don't know if it's one of those where if you load in the area, does it automatically upload what the drops are for the treasures, or is it like some games where it doesn't upload it till you actually open up the treasure chest, then it sets off like the man, I wonder if maybe I should hold off to destroying these, so if I ever have to go back down the tower, I can, you know, grab these for some reason. But I bet on every floor it's gonna have some situations like this. Did it die? Yep. Alright, what did you drop? Oh, Amulet of Dexterity. Well, but I'm carrying what am I carrying right now? A strength thing or constitution? See, if I do that, I could always drop like the Amulet of Protection plus 2. I think they're the same weight, so. Well, I'll decide later, because I would lose out a bit of HP too, because right now my health is 240, and if I lost that health, Constitution, it would make it because it's plus 1 per level, so I'd lose out on like 32 HP. That's a big hit. Maybe not. So we'll come back to it later if it really, or I have it, so you know, just in case. Yeah, at this point I'm being a lot more liberal with my magic, since I know there's like a billion potions like right there I could hit. Yeah. Not that oh god. Jeez, this is what happens when you get a crit, huh? And of course I still have more rejuvenation potions more than healing potions. So that's probably the thing I'm gonna probably highlight the most is carrying. Yeah, too bad there's not like really a good. You just kind of have to kind of like walk up into them to.
I'll have to come back for this.
Let's see, how is my potion situation going? About 20 per. Oh, yeah, 30. Okay, that's reasonably good. So maybe stick around that amount. But anyway, this area has. I misspoke last episode. I said there's 3 levels. There's actually 4 levels, and then a little extra area past the 3rd level. So. I think I meant when I said 3rd, I think I meant like 3 floors total, but yeah, I said what I said. Not that it's a big deal, but you know. Then again, this whole game I've been misremembering stuff like quite often, you know. Because I said, oh, this doesn't do this, and then all of a sudden it does this, and I'm like, Okay. Yeah, I actually almost deleted that by accident. Not that it mattered, I could just save it. Yeah, we're almost back to that one room where we were at before, so... Ooh, 2 treasure chests. Well, if it's nothing good, I'll... chainmail plus 5. Oh, but the weight would be the big thing. Well, let's see what it is, even if I'm not going to pick it up.
No room.
Oh, right. It's really heavy. Let's just drop everything just to see what it looks like. As I don't think I ever showed off...
I have no room for
Really?
that.
Oh, man, this thing's heavy, then, if that's the case. Let's see. Yeah, it's not much better than my chainmail. It's only, like, plus 6. I actually like chainmail. I think it's pretty cool looking, but no. We just saved. Let's see what happens if we load it again. See if it actually, if the theory of what I think is true or not. Okay, it's the same. So it's, oh, it's a different plus, though, this time. It's plus 3 instead of plus 5. So what's this? Greatsword Defense. Well, I can't use it. Great Swords of Defense give you a bonus to your AC if you use them. So if you're a fighter, that'd be a really good weapon to have. Oh. But in this case, I'm not playing the Dwarven Fighter, so I can't equip it. Yeah, something to beef up the fighter's AC, because that's what they need to, that's where they're fighting. And you guys are easy compared to the gargoyles. I can just blast you with magic or arrows till I get to that point. Okay. I know there's like a treasure chest nearby here as well. Actually, I might save it again just to see if it ends up being a good item. I can randomize. I mean, I'm not gonna do this all the time. I'd only do it on a treasure chest that's like really close by, that I can just go, oh, let me check this, you know, that type of thing. I wouldn't do it every. Oops. I guess I have magic. There we go. And I used a magic. Whoops. I actually didn't.
I have no room for that.
Actually didn't mean. You can drop arrows, and they're about 20 arrow per drop. So that might be something to consider if you've got too many arrows. If you're playing like the fighter or sorceress who doesn't utilize arrows as much as the archer, then that'd be a good place to drop them. Actually, could drop them anywhere really, but wherever is appropriate. Shouldn't be too far. I think we're close to the ending of this floor. Anything in here? I guess I didn't need more potions. Grab another heal. More arrows. I'd almost say maybe, like, depending on how you view things, maybe hold off on busting chests or crates open, just if you're worried about. Oh yeah, I said it was good. Yeah, I kind of want. You know, I'll do this one time, and then after that, unless the treasure chest is like right next to my location, I won't do it again because, like I said, that would just drag out the time way too much. But this is something you could think about doing for those who are curious about maybe trying to min-max your potential, like if you're playing the extreme mode or something like that. Ring of Dexterity plus 5. I think that's the best you can get at this point. I don't think you can get anything better than 5. Although, I think earlier in the game I was able to get a plus 6 on something. Is it my shield? No, maybe I'm misremembering. I think plus 5 is the... I know in D&D, plus 5 is the best you can get till you hit epic levels. And then you can get up to plus 10, but... Or no, I think in 3rd edition... I'm trying to remember which editions. I know in original D&D it was... I think plus 3 is the best you can get with something in like 1st and 2nd edition, I think. And then later on, yeah, you could get plus 5. But I don't think you could... Actually, no, what it is in like 3rd edition and stuff like that, you could get a plus 10, but it couldn't be of plus just 5. It couldn't be like a plus 10 weapon. You know, it had to be like plus 5 and something. You know, like plus 5 and defending, and plus 5 for flaming, and so forth and so on. So, yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. I had to try to remember all that. Oh, ow. The poisoning me. Stop it. Yeah, that poison. Wait, where's the sword? I was about to say, where'd the sword go? Never mind. Oh, the thing I killed off screen, apparently. Or maybe it just finally took too much damage. I guess I think the reason I gave him a poison breath, even though they don't realistically have a poison breath, is just so you wouldn't just like wreck it really easily because of their speed or whatever. So it's probably one of those things if they got too close to you to be like, ah ha ha. I breathe poison. Then again, like I said before, as a DM, you can basically give any monster any ability you want. You really don't have to. Oh, yep, we made it to the top. Harry, I've reached the top! Okay, anyway, let's save it. So yeah, we got first, second, third floor, and then the official area itself. So yeah, we don't have too many more episodes to go. Might even finish this by the end of the week, depending on if not early next week, depending on how it goes. So we'll see. I'll try to make as much progress as I can. I think I think on this floor we don't get I don't know why the game is dropping gold for us. We can't buy stuff. At least as far as I'm aware of, you can't. Yeah, I think this floor, I think they dropped the gargoyles, and now we fight minotaurs and golems this time instead. Which minotaurs are a lot easier to deal with, so I take that any day if that's the case. And of course they spit as soon as I go backwards to get out of their range. Oh well. And it's not like it hurts me that much. It's preferable over to the gargoyle damage, you know. Maybe I should start using some arrows for a while, since you guys are a little easier to... He dropped a king greatsword right out of his ass! Who knew? Spear? Nah, we're not using spears because they're two-handed.
I'm not strong enough to carry anymore.
Yeah, I'll use arrows for a while just to clean out my arrows, even though there's plenty around here. Ow. Ow, come on. Uh-oh, better not stay put. Actually, best to swap to the lightning ball when 3 or more in one. Oh. There we go. What did you drop? Lightning club? Probably not worth it. There's gonna be a lot of times where you're just gonna look at a magical item and go, eh. That's D&D at higher levels, folks. Like you'll get bombarded with magical items because at some point the DM has to kind of figure out like how to reward you, and then realizes that your character is too powerful, and so they just reward you with silly stuff or stuff that just doesn't matter. You're like, that's cool, I guess. Usually my games don't last long enough to. Usually I end a campaign before it gets to that point. I'm not one of those DMs that can play like up to 20th level. Usually about 10 plus is usually when I stop running a campaign, because after that it gets either starts getting ridiculous or it's hard to like gauge power levels and stuff like that to make it worthwhile for the players. So I'm just like, well, we'll stop here, or I find like a fitting conclusion to the end of the game, that type of thing. Apparently, if you get lucky, you'll do no damage. Yeah, I gotta remember to look all around just in case I run across like a treasure chest or something. Get more potions. Let's see. No whammy, no whammy. I already have a ring of regeneration, but I'll take another one just to, because weirdly in this game you can stack these things even though you're not supposed to. But I'll take it. I will take it. Ow. I wonder how fast you regen with that. Because isn't it like... I don't know. More potions? Just like a wizard came in here. So it's like, I'm tired of all this crap. Oh, yeah. That makes sense that arrows wouldn't do much to these guys. If I remember correctly, golems have like a... Actually, technically, the lightning bolt probably should... Well, actually, no. Golems have a weird resistance to magic depending on the golem. So some will be like, won't even take damage at all from certain magics. But I think... I was about to say, wouldn't the Iron Giant be... Or Iron Golem be immune to that? But I mean, no, I think they're particularly weak to lightning. Not that it does extra damage, but I think what it does, it slows them. Like, it gives them the slow condition, like originally when you get hit with it. So it doesn't do more damage, it just makes them slow. I think it was Iron Golems. I could be wrong, though. There's so many different golem types that... There's almost a golem per, like, anything you think of. Clay, flesh, iron, steel, adamantine. Masterwork Spirit Defense. Well, let's see what it does, even if I'm not going to keep it. Not bad. Too bad my adamantine bit's better. about that. Yeah, it's kind of sad, really. Oh well. Not a save spot. But I didn't want to pick. I wanted to save. All right, let's go back since there's a save spot. Let's see if we can. This might loop in on each other though, but we'll see. Okay. Or like it'll connect or something like that. You know what I mean? But let us see. Man, all these magical items and no reason to take them. I'm just doing this just to clear out the room faster. Even though I don't have to. Let's see, Ring of Strength. Ooh, yes please. We'll take that. I will get rid of the... Because didn't I get a +4 one earlier? Okay. And I'll get rid of this and put that. We'll just drop it. We'll just drop the old one, so... So, 230. Nice. What's our strength? 23. Yeah. Awesome. Grab a few more potions to make up for that. Yeah, and that's the best we got. I think we... Oh no, I just need one more... If I can find another strength +5 ring, that'll max out our rings we can get. Let me go and save it since I got that. That was like a pretty good drop. Don't want to lose it. But yeah, if we could get one more, that'll max out our strength values to the max, which would be without like 24. Which I think in D&D stats, I think 25 is the highest you can go, like in terms of like pure strength, like without, like even with bonuses, I think 25 is the highest you can go. Maybe in later editions they added like the ability to go higher, but I believe 25 was the highest you can go, because at that point you're like the strength of a, I think they said like strength of like a Cloud Titan or something like that, which is like one of the strongest creatures in the game or something like that. I don't know. And Titans are these huge monstrosities, the size of mountains, that type of thing. Or for those who watch Attack on Titan, similar concept, except they're not eating people. Well, they can eat people if they want. I can't tell them what to do. Of course, I haven't watched that anime in forever. I haven't watched like the first season. I heard some of the seasons are good, and others are like, eh. I heard it kind of ends kind of like, well, depending on your view of things, it's not the greatest, but well, we're not here to talk about that though. We're here to get treasure. Oh, these can't be busted open. I've been foiled. Foiled, I tell you. There we go. Let's see what's in here. Half plate mail. That's probably too heavy.
I have no room for that.
Let's see. Let's see what what it is. 33. That's pretty cool looking. But it's 10 more, but I can't wear anything else if I wear it though. The only reason I still have this elven thing is because it's half the weight that it should, because it's elven. I don't think this place can drop like burst animation. Ooh, that might be worth equipping instead. Let's see, because it's of defense. So, and I said you get a defense when you do it. Let's see, our AC is 87. So yeah, 90. So wait, it only adds a +3. I guess maybe it's just it has a defense attribute, so it only adds it by 2. Because didn't I say it was 87? Oh, actually, just didn't. I equipped it. Yeah, 87. Huh? Only does a +3. Well, still, that's, and really, I mean, yeah, it's gonna get less less damage, but I think I prefer the possible ability to... Actually, that was a really good job, too. Let's save it. This might happen quite a few times where I'll be like, ooh, that was good. Ooh, that was good. Although at this point now, I think I want just good armor pieces to drop, +5 of any armor. I don't think this game can drop elven anything magical. I think that was the only thing, which is weird. They have certain attributes in the game that only pop up once, and you only buy it once, and that's it. And they never come up again, even as a random drop. I kind of wish at some point maybe you could have found like a secret like shop or something like that sold like elven equipment or something. But oh well. I mean, I think this game's still good enough, but I think it could have suffered from a bit like extra programming or something like that. Anyway. know, still decent damage, even if it's not as static as the mace. But I prefer the +3 thing going on. So, all right, what's in this room? Just hit it with a ball of lightning. Lightning in a can. I probably should have swapped that back. Ow. There we go. So arrows for the Minotaurs and balls of lightning for the golems. Ow. Man. Heinous. Heinous, I tell you. More golems. Because of how easy these guys are to kill, roughly. Ah. Alright, well, luckily we have a couple of potions there. Okay, another treasure chest. Yeah, we're going to be seeing treasure chests, like, throughout the game. Like, at the beginning of the game, it was kind of rare to come across certain treasure chests where they wouldn't have much in them. Now, at the end of the game, we're finding treasure chests, like, every, you know, cotton picking place, you know? And I love it. I think it's best to do that for end games, I think, because then, you know, I don't know, just it just feels better when you get it at a certain point. If I got this earlier in the game, I probably would have been like, eh. Now there's not much of a challenge anymore, but at this point, yeah. I thought I saw. Oh well. Alright, let's see what this one is. Actually, if it's not a good drop, I might reload it. Let's see. Full plate boots plus. I think I actually. Did I get a full plate? Okay, it's already what I've got. So, let's load it. And see if we can get a +5 out of those things. If my theory is correct. If not, then it'll be a +3 every time. No, apparently it changes. Huh. So I was right.
Strong enough to carry
What was it's just scale mode +5, which had been just double the weight, but a few more AC. So I said I wasn't going to do this regularly, but oh, no, never mind. I meant to do that. I thought I almost deleted it again or something like that. Ring and dexterity +5. Will I actually ever put that on? Probably not. And I've already so no. Let's go ahead and reload that again. Man, I wonder how many different variations we can get from this thing. So we got the full plate boots, we got armor, we got a ring. Now we got a greatsword that I can't even equip. So I might do this a few more times, and then if nothing pans out, I'll just go on. So I don't want to. Amulet of regeneration. What's my current amulet? That's the con one. Ugh. But that would lose out. Despite my regeneration being faster, that would lose out on all the initial HP, which is kind of a big hit. So, nah. As awesome as that is, I'd prefer. Now, if you're probably playing the dwarf who already has a lot of con at this point, maybe, if you've been building him up right, then probably prefer to have it on him. But the only bad thing about regeneration really is that if you have enough potions, or depending on the difficulty, it's probably not worth putting that on. Yeah. Oh well. I didn't think so. Stud of leather can only go. It looks like it only go up to 17. Which really I don't know if this game in D&D there's a reason to like half plate. Oh, but that it's not half the size. So. But D&D usually wearing certain types of armor have negatives. Like if it's too heavy, you can't cast spells as a sorceress and stuff like that. But in this game, it's kind of weird how they another amulet of dexterity. But if it was I already have one, so if for some reason I wanted to. Man, this is not panning out. Maybe I should try opening both and just see if I get a go, and then kind of go from there. Oh well, there you go. All right. Well, actually, would that even be a matter? Not really, but eh. You know, I'll take it. Why not? Whatever. Like I said, I don't want to stay here forever trying to get like a really good drop out of something that's not gonna get a drop. So I was hoping to find some like really good armor. Like, actually, what do I need in armor? I need. Well, either need a really good shield, which the best shield I could get would be like probably like an iron shield, and it wouldn't be that much more defense for the weight. So I need like, I mean, I guess if I get a full plate helmet, it would be one more weight, but it would be, it'd be a couple more points in AC. The full plate boots and then armor, but unfortunately, it's never gonna drop elven stuff. So Ring of Protection. Well, I could keep that just in case for the final fight, because for the final fight, what I could do is take off the strength rings if I'm not gonna attack stuff, and just equip the Ring of Protections, and to boost up my AC, because I can still run around even without the. Yeah. Whoop. I accidentally used. Nah, that's fine. I accidentally used my. But yeah, realistically, if I took off the rings in like D&D, I would like not be able to move because I'd be carrying too much stuff, like encumbrance. But in this game, it's can just you can just keep moving. You just wouldn't be able to pick up anything. You'd have to drop everything to pick anything else up after that, or put the strength rings back on. There we go. What'd you drop? Ring of Dexterity? Nope, don't need that. The only problem is like leaving the stuff sitting around. Is if you want to pick up something that's specific, then you have to start playing like the I have to do this game to get the right. Actually, it wouldn't be bad if I could get. Oh! I heard the noise, but I wasn't sure like what direction it was coming from. Okay. Let's see if we can get a good weapon. Well, I mean, the weapon we have is really good, so, but I'm just seeing if we have other options. Nah, and I don't get the AC. I probably got probably one of the better weapon drops. There's another really good weapon you can get in this place, but wait, what is it? Oh, whoops! It's not the lightning ball. Although we did get stuck in the trap for a second. Aw, it walked out of the trap. You're not supposed to be that smart. You're supposed to be like basically like a tool. You know, it's whatever your master tells you to do. Which probably all the only was to defend a position, and that's it. It probably didn't even tell you to do anything. Ring of Dexterity, nope. It probably didn't even tell you to do anything specific other than kill the intruders. So it's not smart. It's not small enough. Yeah, I'll carry my potions. Why not? Probably. Oh, I forgot to summon the sword. Yeah, probably a good thing would probably be just to try and. Although the bad thing is that I might accidentally hit myself with that attack. Actually, it looks like the Minotaurs might be smart enough to like get out of the. And of course they run just outside of the. Not that I can't kill these guys, but I think it's just fun to hit them with their own traps. I think this ties into the previous room. How's my arrow situation? Yeah, I've got plenty. I need to stop picking them up, really. I think 400 is going to be good for the final battle, don't you think? I mean, even if I miss well, actually, I'd have to miss. I mean, it's possible I can miss, but even if I miss a decent amount of times, 400 should be enough for the final. Because I'm trying to think what the most. And I like the fact that if your sword glows, it means there's an enemy in the area. Not poisoning me today. No sirree. Oh, and you died already. So sorry. Sorry. Okay, so we're back around there, so now we can get to back to that one area. Yeah, I'm trying to I think weapon wise we're gonna be good for the rest of the game. Even the so-called optimal weapon. Well, I don't even know if it's called optimal, but one of the better weapons in the game we're gonna get automatically. And even then, it might not even be better than what I have right now, just for the sake of like gameplay and everything like that, and what it can do for me. I think we're close to the end of the first floor. I think. Yeah, I might hold off on arrows for a while, just keep what I've got for the end. But we'll see how I feel. Like I might just swap it up every once in a while just to change it up. Just be like, I want to do this now. Okay, yeah, those are iron. I can't just slash them, not easily anyway. Let's try this way. Why do you always disappear at the most inopportune time, sword? That's good. Oh, ow. At least one more level, so I can get like, either lightning ball or Mordecai's sword. I might just choose, despite everything, I might choose I might choose Mordecai's blade for the final level up to help me with the final fight of the game. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what I'm thinking. Just because of how the last boss deals with magic. Not immune to it, mind you. Just it's just it won't be as effective as it could be. That's all. Because it kind of requires the contact of the creature or whatever it is to almost pretty much be standing still for the most part. Because that way you get the most damage out of it. However, if I level it up, I think it turns the 6s into either 8s or 9s. So you'd have like a whole bunch of like little 9s pop up on the screen. It's like, yeah, that'll add up. Yeah, I hope I reach another level. Well, we do have two more. We do have there is another boss. Well, there's a side boss that's not the main boss. It might give us a decent amount. Although when we beat the Boule, it didn't really give us much in the way of it didn't give me much experience, or at least I didn't notice it gave me that much. There we go. But this one might give us more. Like I said, it's one of those enemies that HP bar. Oh, at least I don't believe it does anyway. Advancing short sword. No. No, I think I got the best drop I could out of this thing. What's my potion situation? I could probably carry a few more regens if it got to that.
No room. I'll have to come back for this.
Since 40 seems like a lot. Although with the last boss fight, who knows what, but you know, if I'll need it or not. Although I'm trying to remember the last boss fight I really had to use a lot of potions on. I usually ran away or did some things, and I only used, I think the most I think I've used is like 10 on a boss. So I might be overkilling this, but I'd rather have it than, you know, if you don't have it and need it, you sing a different tune, or however the saying goes. I guess you can't summon your magic when you're poisoned because it keeps distracting you. Oh man. No, fell down. That's a part, you fall down. Alright. I do need I'll at least need a somewhat decent amount of magic just to be able to cast more kind of sword, or at least cast the lightning ball a few times. I might end up resorting to magic missile though, depending on how it goes. I'll play a little bit longer. I was thinking about stopping here, but I was hoping to see if maybe I can get to the second floor, or at least the beginnings of the second floor before the end of the episode. I thought we were close, but I guess we got a few more rooms to go. Yeah, we're making a lot more progress here now that I don't have to run away from gargoyles every other second, you know. Yeah, let's get a few. Oh, okay. Huh. Another treasure chest. And we got.
I'm not strong enough to carry anymore.
Would that be? I think. Well, it's. Yeah, I already have that, don't I? I'll double check just to see it's not a weird coincidence. Yeah, I know. Well, you know, I'm swapping it out because this thing is stank. I've been wearing it for like hours and hours and hours. It's time to swap out. But yeah, it's the same. So I've got the best half plate. Oh, I'd rather have a full plate helmet if I had a choice. Like I said, weigh a bit more, but it'd be a bit better AC. But so far, I haven't gotten lucky in that regard. Darkwood Club. Nah. Well, I'll look at it, but
I'll have to come back for this.
Well, I can guarantee it's not better than the sword I've got for sure. Most clubs, like just clubs in general, I have not noticed being better in any way. Oh, I didn't even know there were monsters in the room. I was just assuming. I was just using it to destroy crates, you know. That's all. Okay, what do we got? Ring of dexterity? Nope. Man, it's sad to say the days of like, I don't want this magic item. I don't want it. Magic item. I don't want it. I don't want it. Yeah, perfect room for lightning balls. Lightning balls. You gotta get those lightning balls. You can't stop till you got them all. The lightning balls, oh yeah. You gotta get them all to make your wish come true. Sorry, I don't know what came over me there for a second. Alright. And there's the ring from before. That looks like another. And it's so nice being able to actually melee stuff every once in a while. I mean, yeah, I could have played the fighter if I really wanted to just melee all the time, but you know, sometimes it's fun just to be able to just spam the attack button every once in a while. You know, get blood all over yourself, make it go ew.
I have no room for that.
Alright. At least I got plenty of magic rejuvenation bottles here, so I can spam lightning bottle. Lightning in a bottle. I can, okay. No whammy, no whammy. Elven full play ball. Holy cow, we might have. I didn't even know you could drop this stuff. We may have grabbed the mother load, folks.
No room.
No, I must be able to carry Elven plate mail. Because it's half the size. Yes, yes. We've got the best Elven full plate because I can actually carry it. Elven full plate because I can actually carry it. I'll have to dump some arrows though. That is perfectly fine. I am more than willing to dump some arrows. I'll just dump a few and just to see what I need to equip my stuff. Man, if only I had the helmet. The only sad thing is if you get the helmet, it covers your face up. But for the AC, I'd prefer that. So. Nice. Wow, I did not know that Elven full plate was a thing. Well, was it last episode or this episode where I talked about how I don't think the game will drop like Elven stuff? I stand corrected. I am incorrect in that assumption, folks. So there we go. All right, anything in here? No, I think the 4 is not too far away, but I think there's a really good place to stop. So, all right. Well, despite the tower trying to keep us out, it seems to want to power us up for the final confrontation. Will we be able to grab any more delicious treats on our way up to level 2? Find out next time in the next episode of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.